Hello, guys. Happy Friday. It's Miss Bland, and I just want to jump on to go over Friday's assignment. So, first and foremost, you have the last page of your ELA packet, and it's your Starry Night test. Looks like this. Moms and dads, you're welcome to read them the questions if they need assistance, but I do ask that you let them answer on their own so that I can use it for a test grade. On the back, you have the respond to reading questions. And for today, because this is our test day, I do ask that you answer these in complete sentences. Complete sentences would be great. Remember, they start with capital letters and they end with a period. So make sure you complete the front and the back of Friday's page. Now, for math today, you're going to be working with word problems. So Miss Bland made a video last week and shared it with the boys and girls just to kind of go over word problems and choosing a strategy, and what strategies you can and can't use, and what strategies might work better for you. So I'm going to show you that video so that you'll have the same insight. Now, when Miss Bland talks in the video about that page or that question, those guys had the copy because the copier wasn't crazy. So they had that paper. You guys are going to be working on it in Seesaw, but you can use notebook paper to work on it on your desk and then put your answers in Seesaw. Once you've worked it out, looked at it, you and mom and dad have talked about it if you need to. You've sent Ms. Glenn a message if you need to. But either way, you've done it on paper first, and then you can share. So let's watch a video of me. Here we go. So today's math, Ms. Bland wants to just make sure you understand today's math, and we will of course go over it next week some while you're with me face to face. So just want to make sure you're okay. Today's math is something that you'll work on for the rest of your life. They're called word problems. So for lesson 5, our objective is to solve 1 and 2 step word problems using 100 base strategies for place value. So today's method is going to have lots of ways to get to your answer. So sometimes when we do math, Ms. Bland's way is the way we got to do it. Today, there's going to be multiple ways to get to your answer. So that'll help out some because you can kind of do it the way that's easiest for you. So when we talk about Eureka Math, we like to do RDW. We like to read our problem. We like to draw something out so we can see it visual. And then we like to write our equation or our answer so that we know we solved everything it asked us. So let's look at a couple of questions. It says here there are 31 students on a red bus. There are 29 more students on the yellow bus than on the red bus. How many students are on the yellow bus? We got to find out. So what we know is on the red bus, there's 31, and then 29 more coming. So that yellow part of the tape diagram has to have 29 more than 31. So we probably just want to add. Sometimes we like to break numbers apart to add, so it makes it easier. Some of you will just make one giant diagram. Some of you like using the arrow method. It will totally be your choice how you answer questions. Some of you may look at this problem and say, hey, I could put 31 and draw out 31 in my tens and ones, and then put 29 more and add them together. And when I add them together, I find out how many there are. That choice is totally yours. Today is the day of you doing math the way that works for you. Let's look at Don. Don has 34 brownies. He bakes 22 more. How many brownies does he have now? So he had 34. He baked 22 more. So I'm adding 34 plus 22. Here, Ms. Bland chose to use the arrow method. I had 34. I added 20 to give me 54. And 2 more is 56. Maybe Ms. Bland wanted to draw it out. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 22. 10, 20, 21, 22. And then I wanted to add 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. And guess what? I still got 56. The way that you answer is totally up to you. Ms. Bland just needs to see your thinking. Can you imagine being able to see your thinking? But that's exactly what math is. Math is about me being able to see what you are thinking. Sam has 56 red apples and some green ones. So we know there's 46, and there's some green, but we don't know how many. But all together in total, he has 88. How many green apples does he have? Well, they started with the tape diagram. They even showed us how to do it on a number bond. They showed us with subtraction. And they showed us with our arrow method. All of them get me to the answer of 42. How you get to 42, of course, is your choice. You could even do 88 this way: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. And then I'm going to take away 46, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, which left me with 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still got 42. I chose a different way. I read the problem, I drew something out to show my thinking, and I wrote my answer. I would include my problem that said I did 88 minus 46 for my writing part, equal 42. That's all I have to do. I've got to show my thinking today. Now, some of your problems are going to be something called multi-step, which means there's going to be 2 things you got to do. So let's look at this one. Ms. Lopez cut 46 centimeters of yarn. Ms. Hamilton cut 22 less than Ms. Lopez. How many centimeters of yarn did Ms. Hamilton cut? So that's the first problem. So we got to see that Ms. Lopez at 46, Ms. Hamilton cut 22 less. So we need 46 minus 22. They chose to use the arrow method. You could draw it out with tens and ones and take it away. You come up with an answer of 24. But the second part, part B says, how many centimeters of yarn did they have all together? So now I got to go back. Ms. Lopez had 46, and Ms. Hamilton, now we know has 24, and I have to add those 2 numbers together. So if there's a step A and a step B, do both steps. You don't want to skip one. So look at number 1. Oops. Sorry. Look at number 1. 39 books were on top of bookshelf. Marcy added 48 more books to the top shelf. How many books are on the top shelf now? Think of a way that you want to solve this problem. These problems, guys, are in your seesaw, these same problems. So if you'd like to make some notes or grab a piece of paper and work along with me, this would be beneficial to you. Any way you like. Pause here and complete number 1. We're going to check it before Ms. Blaine lets you go. Just keep letting the video play. Okay, if you're back, that means you have an answer for me. Let's look. Here's a couple ways that I thought about this problem. So I said first we could have done a number bond. I know there's 39 on one shelf, and they added 48, so I don't know what my whole is, so I put a question mark. I could have done that for my draw. I have a tape diagram where I knew there's 39 and then 48 more, but I don't know how many in all. Oh, there's my math problem, where I broke apart to give me an easier 10 to add. Or Ms. Bland might want to just draw it out. You do 39 plus 48 and find out how many it is with tens and ones. But either way, I'm going to come up with the answer of 87. And whatever method you chose, I hope you did too. Now, for tens and ones, you might have ran into a sticky moment. 10, 20, 30, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 48. Let me go ahead and get my 8 on. I'll make it smaller. Now, here's what happened. Some of you started counting and you got scared because there was already 9 there. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That makes a 10, guys, remember? You know how to make 10s. No stress. That's a new 10. So we just make that new 10. So now it'd be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Same thing, still 87. But just remember, you made that new 10, and that new 10 just went over here. So no big at all. So you're going to work through these word problems. You're going to take your time and read each problem 2 times. Decide on a way to show me your thinking with your picture, and then you will go from there. So look at this one. I've got 38 markers. We're in a bin. Give this one a try on a piece of paper if you have one. Might be a good chance to practice before you get in the seesaw. It's added 43 markers that were on the floor to the bin. How many markers are in the bin now? Let's do a couple different things. So if I want to show my thinking, I know there were 38, and he added 43. So I'm going to read again. 38 markers were in the bin. Chase added the 43 markers that were on the floor to the bin. How many markers are in the bin now? I don't know how many are in there. Question mark. So I know there's 38 that were in the bin. And then I know that there were 43 that were on the floor. But I don't know how many there are in all. So I'm going to add them together because we know that we want to know how many there are now. So this could be my thinking. Or maybe I wanted to do 38 and I'm going to add 43. So 38, let's add 43 is 40 and 3, right? So we got to add 4 10s and 3 1s. So plus 10 would be 48. And then plus 10 would be 58. That's 20, right? So 10 more is 30. Plus 10 would be 68. Plus 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. Would be 78. Plus 10. Oh, no, not 10 anymore, Miss Bland. 10, 20, 30, 40. Oh, I gotta add 3. Sorry. Good catch. 78, 79, 80, 81. So I get 81. Or maybe I want to do my picture. I want to show 38, 10, 20, 30. And my 8 ones, and I want to move them over, and I want to show it that way. The choice is yours. Miss Bland just wants to see what you like to do. And guys, stop here and look over and make sure that you understand each of these methods. Your number bond, breaking apart that 10, knowing that you're looking for the whole, the missing number, using those tape diagrams to understand what was in the bin versus what was on the floor. So that when you put them together, you're going to get one number. That's how we know we're adding, is being able to read that problem and understand whether you're going to add or subtract, and using your arrow method if that's simpler for you. We just want to see what you think. You don't have to do every way for every problem. You'll be doing math all day. Again, you don't have to do every way. Just one, maybe 2 if you want to be sure. But what you put in the seesaw, guys, please don't spend a ton of time showing me every way for every question. Pick the one that works for you. Complete all the pages that are attached for your packet for today. Your pages are in Seesaw. They are not attached to your packet. Make sure you take your time, show your work, and make sure, go ahead and put a circle around your answer just to help Ms. Bland find it. Because sometimes some of us write a little big and Ms. Bland has trouble figuring out what's what. Everyone, so please do sure that. You do. If you have questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Finish up your math packet, your reading packet, your Seesaw. Finish it all up today. Finish anything that you need to finish because our grading period ends on the 22nd, and Miss Bland needs you to be caught up, ready to enjoy your Christmas break, but also ready to help Miss Bland get grades finished because you're done. A great weekend. And guess what? I get to see you on Monday. I won't get to see you on Monday, but I will get to see you on Thursday and Friday and next Monday and Tuesday on Zoom. So I'll see you there. So guys, you got plenty to do. Some of you are watching this video early. I'm sorry. Some of you are watching this video early, so you'll join me at 10 and Zoom with me, which is great. We're going to read a book. We're going to do some activities together and review tape diagrams. Some of you are watching this video later in the afternoon and you didn't get a chance to Zoom with us, but that's okay too because your schedule didn't work out and we understand. But we're super excited that you have finished now. So what do I do now? The thing to do now is to get into Seesaw, to work through those problems. If you want to see your problems in advance, you can go back to back in this video and look at the problems. They're the same ones, and you can work them out. So then when you log into Seesaw, you won't have to be online looking at a screen a really, really long time. You can just have your answers ready to put them in. Please show me your work. You cannot just put a number on every slide. I need to see your thinking. I need to know what you were thinking. So please make sure you show me your thoughts. Show me what you were thinking when you came up with that answer. Remember that if you need something to let me know, you guys do not come back on Monday. I'm continuing with track B. You guys will still remain remote. Track B will be with me Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, we will all Zoom together. Ms. Bland will be here and you guys will all be at home together. So we'll put the tracks back together and we will Zoom as a whole class. So kind of all over the place, but I'm excited to have everybody together. As we talk about Christmas around the world, and we're gonna do, the things in your packet. We're gonna do some things that aren't in your packet. So join us if you can. Watch the overviews of the day if you can't, and we will have a great time until our break arrives. So Miss Bland is gonna go because guess what? Tomorrow, 12/12/20 is Miss Bland's 39th birthday. And I'm super excited about my birthday weekend. So I am going to go and grade some Seesaw and do some schoolwork and get ready for next week. And then I'm going to start my birthday fun this afternoon as soon as I finish and clock out from school. So I want you to do me a favor. The best birthday present you can give me would be Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Skittles. I'm joking. But the best present you can give me is for you to have an amazing weekend, to do something fun, to get some rest, to enjoy yourself, but to do it safely, and for me to be able to see you all together on Zoom on Thursday. Love you bunches. Take care. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm going to go and do that, all kinds of good food, a trip to Hobby Lobby, my favorite place on earth, and some time with my family. So enjoy yours. Do something fun that you enjoy and be ready to tell me about it next week. Love you guys.